Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's video, we'll be setting up week 2 of 2022 in my Hobonichi Mega Weeks Everyday Cary. And if that is of interest to you, please stay tuned. Okay, like I do in these videos, I'll start with the setup for week 2. We'll cover week 1 together, just do a quick flip through, and then I'll end the video with the meals that I've eaten at work for the past work week. This is my term cover. This is my Mega Weeks. And again, as I've mentioned, and I will continue to mention, just in case you're just joining me, I do, for setup purposes, take it out of the cover, but while I'm at work, I just leave it in the cover because it's not that big of a deal. So we're going to be setting up week 2. I've already got it flagged here, and it's going to be very simplistic as it usually is. And I've got this drawer full of these little things here. They came as a set. So let's just go with this one. Now, I don't know all what's in here, so we're going to take it out. We'll choose our one piece to use, or maybe if we use small ones, we'll use 2, and then we'll go from there, because this is basically going to kind of dictate what our theme's going to be. We're certainly not going to use this. I could use this in a junk journal, but I won't use it in here because it goes against the whole, I don't want to bulk this up. And I think these are all stickers, although this might just be a die cut. Okay, so the majority of that actually is just die cuts. So I went for what I'm thinking are just the washi tape stickers. Now, although there's a few of them, they still don't take a lot of real estate, so that's good. I think the sticker we had was up here, so we'll probably put these maybe like that. I can reposition this. I'll need to remember it's up there. And I need that little bit of space there. So maybe we'll do something like that. Let me put these down before I forget how I want these placed, and then we'll segment out the other side. Okay, I have them down. They're so small, fiddly. It took forever to take up from the backing, but I think they look good. And I'll add some color down here. Maybe I'll lean into this blue, because I'm going to be writing over that. And then we'll add some color on this side, and we'll do pops of this because there's that little bit of orange there. If you guys are new here, even though there are lines, I do like to make it a little bit more distinct. This is my twin tone pen, and I just, again, chose the blue to sort of lean into that. And I'm going to use this sort of fine liner. And hopefully I can remember not to add lines in these 2 boxes, because that's where I do my thoughts in and thoughts out of the month. So let me go ahead and do this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I totally forgot. So I was making all the lines. Don't put the lines here, don't put the lines here. And then I was actually thinking about, okay, it's start week where I work because it is a community college. And so I'm going to need to this and this, this and this. And because I was distracted, I made the lines. So I used whiteout. I mentioned last week where I did the exact same thing. I will need to get cream colored if I want this to be a little bit less noticeable. But when I show you last week's, it's really not that bad. And I did highlight down there because that's what I usually do. On this side, we need some things. So we'll put the quote of the week here. We'll have reminders here. Oh, I need my tracker thing. These two stencils, as always, are from Christy Marie Design Shop. The link will always be in the description box below. Before I forget, let me just put this down here. What that blue is that I did a little bit earlier is for the standout of the week, and that's usually just 1 or 2 sentences, so I don't need a lot of space for that. Right there would be sufficient. And more than likely I'm going to be, I did that backwards. I'm a little distracted in this video, guys, not gonna lie. But more than likely I'm gonna be writing in black for this week. It's gonna be a busy week, so I don't wanna have to try to remember what pen I'm using. So we'll do all the layouts in color, but all of the actual writing will be in black ink. And so this will be my quote of the week. And I can have some reminders there. And then this will be the word of the week. So put that like that, that like that, and then do some scribblies. Okay, I'm going to let that dry while I look up the word of the week. So when I bring you guys back, that'll be all filled in and I'll have labeled the different things. And I do it that way because you're seeing the bones of it, which makes it functional. There's a little bit of decor on here. If I weren't filming this, I wouldn't have to think about talking about the process. And so I'm hoping that when you guys just see it, it'll make sense to you how I'm doing this. Again, feeling a little discombobulated this morning. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, so I did pull out some additional items. I did get out one of my Pentel touch pens just to put in there, and then one of my Sarasa pens. I didn't know if this would be dark enough, and I'm glad. I actually should have used this, but you know, whatever. So this is the finished spread. I don't know if I like it. Once it's filled out with all of the completed tasks, which goes here, my thoughts in, my thoughts out, the breakfast and lunch it's serving in the cafeteria, the lunch I actually eat for the day, my reminders, and my quote of the week, then it shouldn't be that bad. I don't know if it's a color combination. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's this week. It's done. We're good to go. This is start week, like I mentioned, so it is going to be busy. So this will be a very valuable tool for me just to remember everything that I've worked on. And then for last week, we did go into that sort of purpley green vibe, and I think it looks really good. Again, even though I like it to look pretty, I need it to be functional, and this absolutely was. I'll actually need to do the same where I write down the actual week down here. I don't need it because I can see it right there. I just like to see it. The quote of the week is "throw sass like confetti." And oh, I forgot to mention the word of the week, and I get that from greatexpectations.org, is tête-à-tête. It's a noun. It's also an adjective and an adverb, but I didn't have space for that. And what it means is a private conversation between two people, or an S-shaped sofa of which two people can sit face to face. If you've ever watched like Victorian movies, I think like the Bridgertons or things like that, where one person's here, and the couch kind of snakes that way, that also apparently is called a tête-à-tête. I don't know. I knew it meant talking to one another. I didn't know that little sofa thing was also called the same thing, but it makes sense. All right, if that's all you guys are interested in, that's the end of the video. Again, I will be inserting the meals that I've eaten for this past work week. And as always, aloha. Happy 2022, guys. It is Monday, January 3rd, 2022. Breakfast, I had a cup of coffee. For lunch, I made a quick bean sprout soup. So it's bean sprouts, water, chicken bouillon, some garlic powder, some shoyu, and then just a little bit of leftover pork. I don't even know if I got any, but we had a pork roast for New Year's Day dinner. So there's some in there because I can't go meatless. Well, I mean, it's basically meatless, but I know it's in there somewhere. And then we had some mini naan from Costco that I just grilled up and cut up. And that's a lunch for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, lunch for today, Tuesday, January 4th. Our department is actually having our holiday luncheon, although in our own offices, but we ordered from this place called Utage, and I splurged because we all bought our own lunch, and I got shoyu pork katsu, and then a mixed tempura with rice. There's some veggies in here. This is katsu sauce. This is tempura sauce. It was rather expensive, $35, including tax and tip for this, but I'm going to save part of this for tomorrow, so you'll see some of this again. Breakfast, one of my other coworkers treated us to Starbucks, so I had a chestnut praline latte. It was delightful. That's lunch for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, lunch for today, Wednesday, January 5th is leftovers. So this is what I'm having today. So it's leftover tonkatsu and shoyu pork from yesterday with rice, the vegetables, and the tonkatsu sauce. I'm actually saving this for tomorrow's lunch, and not just the rest of yesterday's lunch. I have a banana, I have some water. My boss bought me a Snickers bar because it's been that kind of day. And for breakfast, I had coffee and some leftover soup. I know. Random. Anyway, that's lunch for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, lunch for today, Thursday, January 6th is a banana. It's actually a different one from yesterday. Some pickles, and then this hot tteokbokki. It's a Korean dish. It's microwavable. It has glass noodles and little rice cakes in here. If you remember, I had some katsu left, so I cut that up in there. I also added some Kraft singles because it is spicy, so it tones it down. It's quite delightful. So I was able to get 3 meals out of that lunch from Tuesday. For breakfast, I just had coffee. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, lunch for today is some fried rice. We had leftover rice, leftover Spam, a single hot dog. I don't even know what that's about. And so fried rice is just the easiest thing to do. I love a yolky egg on fried rice, but I don't like ketchup touching my yolk. So I'll eat the yolk with some of the fried rice. I can eat the white with ketchup, no problem. But yeah, I have a problem with that. I haven't even had coffee yet, but I'll probably have that later this afternoon. Sorry, stumbling over my words, not sure why. It is Friday, January 7th, so happy Aloha Friday, first Friday of the month, of the year even. And that's it for me today. Hope you have or had a great weekend. Bye.